Hi everyone and welcome back to the crypto course with really everything you need to know to become profitable with cryptocurrencies. Now, this video is going to be very exciting for you because now we're actually going to open your exchange. I hope you're excited about that. We're going to be opening one of the biggest ones, which is Coinbase.com. And let's see, I'm going to show you how to use a strategy and also how you actually will go about buying something on Coinbase. Now, I know what you're going to ask me. You're going to ask me, well, is Coinbase really a good one? You told us in the last video that we need to do our research. So make sure you do that. Make sure you Google, is Coinbase a good exchange? And is it the biggest one, right? So those things are very important to do. So I think without any further ado, I think we're going to jump into it, okay? And with stocks, there is actually, you can have a demo account, trade with fake money basically, and invest with fake money, like playing Monopoly. But with cryptos, that's not really possible. So what I would suggest you, just to avoid mistakes, is to start with a very low amount. Transfer maybe £100, right? Maybe $100, or maybe $50 even, and start by doing that. Very important. And if you want to sign up with Coinbase, please press the link here, and we have actually a link for you. So when you actually sign up, you will get, and you invest the first time, you get £10 for free. All right, it's a win-win. We get £10, you get £10. It's a win-win, right? You might as well. Just press the link and do that. So let's jump over to the computer here and let's have a look. So when we now go here, and I press, I go first and foremost, remember to Google best crypto exchange. And when you scroll down, you might remember that we went into Investopedia, the best crypto exchanges. And make sure you do your research. Then Coinbase is the #1 best overall platform. So it's one of the safest ones. And the one thing to consider here is they have actually listed on the stock market as well, which is amazing that they have. So what you need to do now is you need to press sign up in the top right corner. So go ahead and press sign up. So that will be my username and password on here. So you could save that. So it supports GDPR, that's great. Press next. Data collection, that's awesome. I acknowledge. So receive emails. Okay, fine, I can do that as well. All right. Okay, so I already have an account with that email address. That's awesome. So let's try another one. There we go. Alright, so, and this just proves, right, that sometimes it might not be very simple. You need to do it again, you need to look at it again. So that's with the crypto space, because the one thing to remember here, is if it was easy, everyone would do it. So let's have a look at this. Password cannot contain common words or patterns. Try adding numbers, symbols. Okay, so it's too easy. Okay. Alright, there we go. Maybe that works. Let's try if that works. So we'll see. Third time is a charm. Aha. Well, let's see here. Yeah, it looked like it worked. Perfect. So there you go. So now we need to verify the email, which we can do here. I'm just going to log into this. I'm sure that we will, let's see, sign out and use another account. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, very good. And now, okay, so let's see. On my phone, they're asking me to do something here, it seems. Yes, I'm trying to log in. Yes, it's me. It's interesting. Okay, 43. Here we go. All right, so like I said, right, if it was easy, everyone would do it. So make sure you stay patient. Go through the process. We verify our email address. And then it's going to take me to the page, okay? Now, you need to choose a language, let's see, the country we're in as well. I mean, the country you're from maybe. Let's see, I might have added this already. Let's see if I have. Send code. No, it worked. Okay, that worked. Perfect. So then it's 829. I must say, this is quite secure. 6787. All right, there we go. And then you press submit. Boom. Let's see if that worked. Yep, seems to work. All right, so now I need to also put in my passport and everything as well in order to So you choose the language you're from, the country you're from. There we go, Sweden, and submit. And then it's going to say here, verify your identity, right? So you write in your date of birth, your street address, and also what you will use Coinbase for, the source of funds, employment status, and it doesn't really matter, right, what you put in there, but just do it as good as you can. They're just a little bit interested. And this is a good exchange, right? It's good that it is this safe. So just go through this, and then you need to have your passport ready, or ID, or driving license, and you might also need to upload your proof of address. And your proof of address, that is your kind of a utility bill, which just says your name and your address on it, so they can see so it's correct. And the reason they do this is called KYC, Know Your Customer. And the reason they do this is to make sure that you are you, basically, and also that no one can come in, log in, fake you, and then take your money, for example. So this is a security measure that is very, very common and that you have to do, okay? So go ahead and do that. Just finish this, and what I'm going to do, meanwhile you do that, is I'm going to log in to my account, because that's really the next step. You just need to enter those details. Well, let's see if we can actually make that happen. So sign out. There we go. And then we're going to enter with my other account that I actually have an account with. So Dennis, let's see here. Okay, there we go. Let's see if this works. Yep, we're going to see if this works. This is always exciting. Okay, let's see. Are we getting there? I wonder how many passwords it could be. Let's see here. Maybe this is it. Nope, maybe the next one. This is not as easy as it may seem. Let's see here. All right, so I'm just going to find my password. But this just shows you, right? This just shows you that if you could forget the password, you could actually press, I forgot my password, and they send you a new one. Okay, but just make sure you save your password, save everything in a safe place, so you remember it. I usually set it on another computer, which is why, of course, it might be a little bit difficult. But let's just do this. What we're going to do is, I'm going to sign in. What you should do is just to do the same, finish your registration, and then sign in. So now we have logged in to Coinbase, right? And it's asking me for two-step verification. And what that is, and you can write that down, is two-factor authentication. And it's called Authy, the app we're using. Alpha, well, I can actually write it here. So the one we're using here is called Authy, okay? Authy. So Google that and you find a video on how you use it. But what happens is you connect your account to it's a Coinbase, and it's going to give you, all right, so it could be 392. So it gives you 6 numbers that changes every 40 seconds, okay? And the reason for that is safety. You enter your password and this changes all the time. So if someone is trying to hack you, well, they need to be very quick, which is impossible, obviously. So make sure you do that, okay? So Authy. So let's go back here. And now if I go in here, we can see, so 539, and you need to be quick. Oh, it just changed. So 062822, and then you log in. Boom. Okay, and now I have a new device, obviously, so I need to go to my email. You see, it's quite a long process, this. But if it was easy, everyone would do it. And I say that, right? But you need to think about it that way, because if it was very simple, then everybody would actually do it. And we are ahead of the game, right? You are one of the earlier adopters. In 10 years, then no. Then it will be a saturated market. But now, you're so early and you have such a good chance to really get in. So, let's see here. Yeah? Yeah, that's fine. Can you blur them out? Or we can just actually skip ahead. We don't need to show this, right? So what you can do is this, okay? I can, if you want to, I can, oh, okay. So you can skip that part, and then now I'm logged in. Would that work? Yeah? Okay. Okay. Perfect. So now I'm logged in with everyone. You might need to verify your email as well, right? There's some parts there you just need to follow. It's very clearly mapped out for you. But this is Coinbase, and now, of course, you need to deposit some money in here. That will be the next thing you need to do. You can do it two ways. Number one will be through your card, and then the fees are 3 to 5%. What I would do is, if you're in Europe, do a SEPA transfer, which is a fee-free way to transfer money, but it's a bank transfer. But you can do a bank transfer in, which is usually very cheap. So when you're in here, it's quite an easy platform to use. You can scroll down, you can have a look at this. And remember, you can buy a couple of different here. You can buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Stellar Lumens, EOS. We're going to have a look at these different cryptos a little bit later as well. But for now, you can see here that we do have I have a little bit of cryptos in here, as you can see, but I usually use their pro version. And the pro version we will teach you to use in the club we have, right? So if you are interested, just press on the link above and we will take you to a way that you can access our club and really learn everything. I would say properly, but just because you will be able to learn the information you have now, you will be able to get started. But if you want to enhance your learning, well, then it could be an option for you. So Coinbase Pro is their other kind of, they actually have two exchanges, right? They have Coinbase and Coinbase Pro. Now the difference is, imagine it as a bank account. And in the bank account you have a savings account, a spending account. So Coinbase would be your spending account, and then Coinbase Pro, your bank account, or your saving or spending account. So you can transfer money. It's the same bank, and you can transfer money between those, but it's just two different accounts, if that makes sense. And the Pro version looks a little bit more intimidating, a little bit harder to use, and therefore the fees are a lot lower as well. But let's just start from the beginning. Let's start easy, and then you can always accelerate. So what you need to do now is you need to press, there's so many things you can do. You have a menu here to the left, you have home, you have your portfolio, you have your pricing, you have the prices for the different cryptos, you have some news for you, and the notifications from Coinbase as well. Where I would like you to go is up here, right, where it says portfolio. So press on that, and then in here you can actually, let's just do this, and then you can go to your pound account or your euro account. And what you want to do here is then to press deposit. You pressed on it, you press deposit. And then you can enter the name of your bank. You just need to connect your bank account to it. So enter your bank, your IBAN number, your BIC number. You just log into your bank and get those. And then you can do a regular bank transfer to the account. So what's really important here is if I just type this in, and then I think this is it. Let's see if this works actually. And let's do 500 for example. And there you go, and continue. So this here, you will get this up here, right? So there's a couple of things that are really important. So you will get all the information in the IBAN. You go onto your bank and you type these things in, and then you send money over. But you see where it says the reference number here. Make sure, don't use mine, then the money will come into my account. Use yours. You will have another one. Well, actually, you could use mine. That's perfectly fine. But I would use yours. Because if you use yours, then the money will go into your account. It will look different. But if you do not enter it, the money will never arrive. It will be returned to your bank, okay? So make sure you use that. So that's how you deposit the money. And then when you have deposited the money, well, the next step will then be, of course, to buy something. But that's something for another video. So I hope you've opened your Coinbase now and that you have transferred the money. And then in a week or so, you will have a new video where we go through the strategy, or you can go to the next depending on when you're watching this. But it will take between 1 to 3 or 4 days to get the money from your bank into Coinbase. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed opening Coinbase, and make sure you subscribe if you like what you're seeing. And also, of course, press the like button and comment below. What exchanges do you like? Which ones are you using and why? Do you like Coinbase? Are you using it currently? Let us know. We would love to help and support you. And I'm looking